What's up, everybody?
I'm Jackson.
And I'm Kenny, and we are JK Builders. Today we're going to do a speed build and review of the new Imperial TIE Fighter. This one right here. Jackson is going to break down the box for us.
It's 8 plus, the item number is 75300, and it is 432 pieces.
Cool, and tell us about the minifigs.
Well, there is the TIE Fighter pilot, Annihilate, and the Stormtrooper.
And a Stormtrooper. Cool, this is the one that was just released. It came out just the first of the year. They're really hard to find right now, so if you can get one, you're lucky. They retail for $39.99. I was lucky enough to order mine off of Barnes & Noble, and it came just a few days later. So keep your eyes out at different stores you wouldn't typically think of. I know people have talked about seeing them at like Kohl's, Shields, Barnes & Noble. So if you haven't found one yet, keep on looking, and one is bound to turn up. So up here you actually have Death Star 2. And he is got some spring-loaded shooters firing off. You got a couple explosions in the background. One of the rumors that I'm hearing now is all of the box arts are showing Death Stars. So the X-Wing had a Death Star. It was going through the channel of the Death Star. This box has a Death Star. Some of the other ones that are coming out, like the Imperial shuttle, had a Death Star on the box. The rumor is they're hinting towards the big UCS set that comes out this summer being the Death Star. So, super excited for that if they come out with a new Death Star. I hope it's cool. They're saying it's going to be the $799 set, so $800. So, Jackson's going to start saving his money. On the back of the box, it shows an open-up view, how the cockpit opens. It shows you the spring-loaded shooter. And then it just has the minifigs down here, and it looks like they are inside of one of the Imperial ships, either the Death Star or a Star Destroyer. Here is the instruction booklet. It's about the same as the X-Wing one was. Nothing special, 83 pages long. We're gonna speed build this real quick, and we'll see you in a second. Here it is, the TIE Fighter, Imperial TIE Fighter. Give you a 360 view here. Let's check out the details. Okay, so here's the Imperial TIE Fighter up close. Jackson, why don't you show us the details?
Well, the one that it shows on the box is the spring-loaded shooters, which is all.
So it has two spring-loaded shooters here at the bottom. They are green in color. Oops, hey, you shot me. Show us how the cockpit opens up there.
Well, it's the same way as the other ones that we've seen in the past years, just like that.
So it opens up like that. It has a couple of red clear pieces there. Not too much detail. There's not even like a control module or anything like that, but the pilot does fit inside. We'll close that up. Coming around the side, you see the standard wings of the TIE Fighter. And not too much else. It's got this piece on top that actually isn't stationary, it turns. The bottom. So this went together very similarly to the 2018 one from the Solo movie I have right there. We'll bring that one out in a second to do a little bit of a comparison, but it really is just a smaller version of that. But honestly, I am pleasantly surprised. I like how, clean it looks. It is definitely smaller. It's not proper proportions. Like these should be bigger, much more similar to this, but it's a lot more of a play set, a less expensive version that you can play with, much like the X-Wing was. So let's take a look at the minifigs real quick. Okay, and here are the three minifigs that it comes with. This one is the TIE Fighter pilot. I think it's one that we've seen before, not too much different than anything else. It's got the printing on the front, back, legs. The helmet's kind of interesting, doesn't cover the back of his head. I don't remember that being the case on other ones, but maybe it is. There's not a double-sided face, but just got kind of that mean mug look going on.
Standard logo, man.
The next one is who, Jackson?
Annihilate.
NIL8. He, I believe, is a droid. He's kind of cool. This isn't a helmet. This is his actual head. Then it has the printing on the front, back, and legs. So kind of a unique character there. And then last but not least, we have the Imperial Stormtrooper. He's got the blaster gun, printing on the front, back, and legs. The nice helmet. Pretty cool.
He has a different face.
And then a different face, but only single-sided. So those are the minifigs. Not bad. All right, so here you see a comparison. This is the 2018 TIE Fighter, I believe, from the Solo movie. It is very similar. It's just bigger. So the cockpit itself is almost the same size, just slightly bigger. The wings, though, are a lot more in proportion. This is like a cuter, smaller, more playful version, I think, of what this is, really. This one has the red spring-loaded shooters a little closer together, has a little bit more detail on the back, a little bit more on the wings as well. But overall, it's about the same.
One that I like about them is that on the wings, they use the same pieces.
Yeah, very similar.
They are the same.
So one thing that's nice is this one, it was a lot less expensive for $39.99. I mean, I think this one was probably like either $59 or $69. So probably pretty close to double the price. So this one's just a lot more affordable and a lot smaller and more playable than this one is. This one, the wings are held on by just the 3 Technic pieces. And this one has those little pieces that hold it on rather than the Technic, which is totally different, but either way works. So yeah, the things that I like about this one is just the price, $39.99. You can't really beat that for a TIE Fighter. It is small and cute, but overall I just don't think it gave us too much more over what we already had. If you already have a TIE Fighter, you probably don't need this one unless you need to just add it to your collection like I did. But overall, I'm going to give it a 9.0 out of 10. It's a cool set. It's definitely nice. It's better than I thought it would be, just like the X-Wing. I think the X-Wing gave us a little bit more than this one did, but this one just kind of feels kind of small to me. What do you think, Jackson?
Well, I would rate it a 9.1 because I love how they made it look like the one that's behind us. I like how they made it a smaller version so the X-Wing and the TIE Fighter could like fight if you wanted them to. I love how you can do the playability. I love the spring-loaded shooters. How they made them kind of hidden. I'm not sure if they're hidden or
Yeah, they're
not.
pretty hidden. Yeah.
And I like the detail.
Yeah. Okay, so that is the brand new Imperial TIE Fighter from Lego. Do you have it? Do you want it? What do you think of it? Comment down below. As always, if you could like and subscribe, we'd greatly appreciate it. And until next time, keep on. And until next time, keep on building.